how do y'all believe Dragon Ball Z shaped anime culture in the West, which is the hemisphere we are in? I know this is a toughie. This is a toughie. This is a thinky. I'm gonna let y'all think, and
I
I'm
mean,
gonna
I
just
got one.
go ahead,
In the
Kenny.
West,
He's
I feel like
always
Dragon Ball Z was pretty much the West's first taste of anime for like everybody. Is how the West got hooked on anime for real. Like, of course, there was Pokemon, which might be just as iconic as Dragon Ball Z. And there's Yu-Gi-Oh. But as far as like Shonen throwing hands, I don't think there's another anime that was as influential and like getting Americans hooked on anime than Dragon Ball Z. Because you got to think about it. Any person who likes Naruto or One Piece or even Bleach, they probably got their roots in Dragon Ball Z first.
Facts.
So I think like Dragon Ball Z is like the anime for combat anime.
Nah, I definitely that's growth, ain't it, Bomba? Because remember when he called Dragon Ball Z a drama anime? That's
I was
that's
trolling, I was
that's
rage
great.
baiting.
Nah, nah, he wasn't trolling that
I
man.
don't know if you told or not. We
That-
got three more
I
uploads of
was
that same
troll.
video.
Clearly, I was trolling.
but no, I definitely agree with Kenny. I mean, he said it all just from personal experience. I know there's a lot of people that share this experience. Like my first anime, of course. You feel me? I'm a big anime fan. I'm into several ones, but my first anime, my favorite, the number one in my heart, Dragon Ball Z. I still got a Dragon Ball Z cover to this day. My first VHS tape that I specifically owned was Dragon Ball Z: The Dead Zone. Dead Zone movie with Garlic Jr. My first video game was well, not my very first video game that I played, but the first one that I owned was Dragon Ball Z Budokai on the PlayStation 2. You feel me? Like it wasn't just, you feel me, the influence it had on other anime, but also the influence it had on kids because you like they at that point they had the best everything. They had the best anime. You saw them on Toonami. That was the main place we watched it on. They had the best video games. Like it was just it just even it's to a point where you feel me like growing up in places that we grew up. You got Columbus, you got Chicago. You feel me like growing up where we grew up. It's a bunch of niggas that don't really fuck with anime like that. Like they didn't watch cartoons growing up. Niggas love SpongeBob. You feel me? Like I didn't know that until I got older. Niggas really fucked with SpongeBob heavy. Like niggas love SpongeBob, but for a nigga that you know back in your neighborhood that you grew up with that don't know watch anime, they know exactly who Goku is. Just like Kenny said, same thing with Pokemon. They know who Pikachu is. They at least know though. They hood niggas know Goku. Hood niggas know Pikachu. That's literally it. They don't know nobody else but Goku and Pikachu. So that's it's just the influence is crazy, man. Like R.I.P. Akira Toriyama, you really gave this world a gem. That span, like I never thought Dragon Ball Z would ever come back after it ended. You feel me? Like especially GT after the end of GT, like all you really look forward to was the games. Like you wasn't looking forward to any manga. You wasn't looking forward to any specials or anything like that. Then they popped out with, I think this is like 08, 09. They popped out with the Yo Goku and Friends special where they introduced Vegeta's younger brother. And then years later they announced,
Vegeta got a younger brother.
You
yes,
don't know about Turbo?
his name is Tarble.
Turbo. And he is married.
And he's married.
No, did not know this. Is he alive?
Look at this fraud.
Yeah, he's
Look at this fraud.
man's alive and well.
Chilling.
Wah, wah, wah.
But no, just
right here.
it just I can go on and on about it, but I found myself going on a tangent. But Bomber Vert with whoever wants to go next, y'all can go.
Bro, you got it.
I ain't gonna lie. I agree with what both y'all said. Dragon Ball Z is like Michael Jordan to basketball. Like it's almost a universal language across cultures. Like nothing, no more needed. You know what I'm saying? We like you said, we all know who Goku is. But even like where it touches the culture, I heard that Broly, like the reason why people in the gym like, oh, he looking brolic, that came from Broly, or like the whole transforming and yelling and like transformations in general. I feel like that's a Dragon Ball Z thing. Like that's literally Dragon Ball Z thing. Whenever we see it in any other cartoon, it's always the same way. Somebody get enraged, or it's at that moment and they change colors or something like that. Like it touches every bit of our culture. And as far as like opening up Japanese to everyone, just like how Fast and Furious, like Tokyo Drift did. It's like this is a universal language. Nothing else needs to be said. You like Dragon Ball Z? I do too. We're family now. It's one of them type of heavyweight common language for real.
Facts.
Hey.
That should be it should be on a Japanese flag. Like it should literally be like
put the Dragon Ball on it.
Like it's the thing. Like imagine if we grew up in Tokyo. Y'all know that's, you feel me? Like they attribute. I mean, to this, it's more widely accepted now, especially because of COVID. Like everybody watches anime, but it's regular. But when we was younger and we was watching it, you was really afraid to tell people like I fuck with this. You feel me? But like if you grew up over there, bro, like this is a part of like everyday life. Like adults, no matter who they are, background, job, like adults are tuning in to Dragon Ball anime. Like that's a part, that's their culture over there. You feel me? I can only imagine growing up on that side. But Bomba, take it away, and I'll move on to the next one.
Everybody, raise your hand if Dragon Ball Z almost got your ass beat.
Why would it get my ass beat?
Because you're in there just going, man. You're like, you about to go Super Saiyan or some shit. But no, I think that Vert covered, I mean, as far as what I wanted to say, you said it perfectly. I think that just Dragon Ball Z just allowed us to have a niche before there was like niche for anime. You feel me? Like for you to have those few people that read Dragon Ball, watched it, and then you were excited to go to them. Like, yo, did you see that latest fight? Even though like that shit was already done by the time we were like kids, but it's just like coming out to these channels and we're tuning in. We're locking in. Like now you're able to have discussion about anime all over the world. But like Carlos said, back then, you know, you had to have you're not repping it out loud, or you just might be running with your hands behind the back, but like, you know, that's looked at as weird. Back then, you're able to sit down. There was niggas that genuinely enjoyed anime, and then y'all could just sit there, just fantasize about this shit. Like this nigga is the coldest shit we've seen on TV. And honestly, it might have to do with the fact that like I feel like Dragon Ball Z was catered to kids, but it was not necessarily for kids. Like when we were seeing it as kids, but this was an opportunity to grow with something. Like, you know, oh, I'm still 10 years old, but this is still my favorite shit. 15, this is my favorite shit. 20 years old. Okay, now maybe this is a problem, but I don't give a fuck. I like it. That's just what Dragon Ball Z, like, I feel like gave us. We're just able to rock with it and grow up with it, and it's just like the coolest shit ever. But I agree with everything that everybody said.
For sure.
Join our Discord server now and dive into a space where we talk everything. Sports, anime, music, entertainment. We cover it all. And trust us, it gets hectic in there. Got questions, hot takes, theories? Bring them! Share your ideas, thoughts, and be part of the conversation. And hey, if we feature anything you drop in our videos, we'll be sure to shout you out. Our community is growing fast, so don't wait. Tap in now, leave your mark, and enjoy the fun before it gets packed. Share this with your grandma.